Miss M.E. Studios presents Just Being Me podcast. Your girl, Margot Evans. If a job isn't worth dreaming about, it isn't worth having. Gabreille Union. You cannot and will not acquire wealth working at a job you do not like. Whatever you spend your life's energy doing, you must be willing to give it your all. The more of yourself you put into your work, the greater it will reward you. We are trained to think in the reverse. If you pay me better, I'll work harder. According to the laws of abundance, it doesn't work that way. Your job, work, life assignment must be the spark that fuels your fire. It must be the passion that you pursue. You must want it enough to do it for free. You must be willing to stick with it, taking the ups and the downs, giving it all that you are for as long as you can. You got to taste it, smell it, know it, whether you are awake or asleep. If you do not have the lustful passion for your work, you really need to find something else to do. I am willing to work at what I love. Hey y'all!
Hey y'all!
Mary and I are here. We're here. I read a little thing from my book, the meditation book. Let me see the name again, just in case y'all want to know what it is. It's called The Acts of Faith, Daily Meditation for the People of Color by Iyanla Vanzant. And again, it just gives you, like, each day you read it, and it has little things in there for you. So that was for November 28th, because today's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, people. How y'all doing out there? This is episode 28th on the 28th day. Hey. We're here. So thank you so much for tuning in to our podcast. How you doing today, Miss Mary?
I'm doing okay. Okay.
Just
Thanksgiving, family, friends, and a feast.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
For sure. So, I want to say hey, y'all, to the cities that tuned into the podcast the week before, because we were on hiatus last week because I was out of town. So, it was Los Angeles, Long Beach, Southgate, Las Vegas, Garden Grove, Mountain View, Carson, Austin, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona, Broxburn, United Kingdom, and again, other, which is still at 40.98% of our listeners.
Wow. Is that right?
Yes, and y'all, others did not hit us up to tell us where you are so we could shout you out, because my system does not tell me where others are.
Okay.
So, if you're listening from a place that I did not mention, then hit us up at justbeingme, Margot Evans, at gmail.com, and let us know where you are listening from so we can shout you out. So let's see here. Always continue to listen, support us, spread the word. Let your friends of friends, family know that we out here trying to make our numbers grow, which they are growing. I really appreciate you guys are out there sharing us with the world.
Yes.
So we appreciate that, because we're trying to do what we do, because we love what we do.
Absolutely.
That's what the book said. The book said you gotta love it.
That's right.
And this is what we love. You know, a 9 to 5 pay the bills, but do you really love doing what you do?
That's definitely a good question to ask yourself.
Yeah.
Does it get you up in the morning?
Do it get you up in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Mine don't. Like, there's a difference. Like, I'm grateful and thankful.
Right.
Let me just use that word for Thanksgiving. I am thankful and I am grateful to have a job. So don't get me wrong.
Right.
At all.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And I enjoy what I do because of the people that's around me. So, like, I work with you, Mary. So you make, my 8 hours go by real good.
Okay.
And
likewise.
So I'm happy for that. But if I had an opportunity to do what I love, which is comedy and entertaining, then I would definitely choose that over waking up, going to do my 9 to 5.
9 to 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But right now, that's what's paying my bills. So, I'm grateful and I'm thankful.
There you go.
I'm grateful and I'm thankful. So I'm not saying nothing about that. I'm not putting no bad juju in the air to say nothing about my job.
No, I got it. We understand. Okay.
Speaking of jobs, I was out of town last week. Traveling for work.
We missed you.
I missed y'all too. I was gone for 4 days. I hit the Bay Area. On Monday through Thursday, I went to San Francisco, then I went to Oakland, and then I went to San Jose. And, okay, so I am not, what do they call it, like geologically inclined.
Okay.
So please forgive me. I'm sorry, I don't know. But I just kind of thought that those 3 cities were far apart. So when I say Oakland, San Francisco, and San Jose, in my mind, it's like 3 different states.
Oh, okay.
Until I got there.
Okay.
I mean, I know, logically, I know that it's not 3 different states. They all in California. I do know that. So don't write me and say you dumb. No, I'm just saying, in my mind, the distance between those 3 cities, it felt like it was a different state. Like I'm driving from here to Las Vegas.
Okay.
From Long Beach to Las Vegas.
Okay.
So from San Francisco to Oakland, I felt like it was going to be like a 4-hour drive.
Right.
Like that.
Okay.
But it wasn't. It was like driving from Long Beach to the Valley.
Right. Exactly.
And I was like, oh, and it just really put it in perspective. Like, these are cities, and they're just the city of... They're in the city of California. San Jose, San Francisco.
Oakland, San Francisco, Sacramento.
Yes. They're just
Santa Cruz, all of it.
Cities.
Little different cities in Northern California.
Yes. So I was like, okay. So I drove on the bridge. It wasn't the Golden Gate Bridge, but it was a bridge that took me from San Francisco to Oakland.
Yes, ma'am.
And I was like, woo, look at me on the bridge. I was
So what, you don't like bridges? Is that what it is?
I do. I don't mind the bridge.
Oh, okay,
I was just excited. I just knew it wasn't the Golden Gate Bridge.
No.
I knew that much.
Okay.
But it was just a bridge. And I just felt like, oh, I'm in San Francisco on my way to Oakland. And I'm going across a bridge. I just felt excited.
Okay.
Tried to record it, but I was driving.
Oh, be careful.
Yeah. So I got like the side of the car because I really wasn't looking at what I was recording.
Okay.
And then I said, let me put this phone down because I am driving. So I don't know what I got. I didn't get nothing.
Be safe, please.
Yeah. So it was a good time. I mean, it was as much of a good time it could be for work. Like it was work.
Okay.
And I did shout out to DoorDash because I am the one. I am the one that will get lost anywhere. I get lost in a paper bag. So I was going from my location back to my hotel. I wasn't making no pit stops. I wasn't trying to figure out where Wingstop was. I wasn't trying to figure. DoorDash got all of that. So
I know that's right.
I ordered it.
That was smart though.
I ordered it and they delivered it. 2 of them came to the apartment number, and then one of them had called. No, 2 of them called me. One came to the door. Like to the actual door and delivered it. Which, I don't mind. I don't care.
At the hotel?
At the hotel,
okay.
Yeah. They was like, I'm downstairs in the lobby. I'm like, okay. And one of them actually came to the door. I was like, oh, he came up here. Cool. But it was, I got done what I needed to get done. So,
good.
It is what it was. We had our final Hey Y'all comedy show for the year, for 2019.
Yay!
Last Saturday. I get a break? Yes, a very short one, but I'm going to take it.
Yes, ma'am. Enjoy it.
Take it and enjoy it. I am.
That's right.
And then I'll be back on my grind, like in the middle of December, trying to boost the next show, which is January 4th, which is my manager's birthday comedy show.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So,
okay. That should be a lot of fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So there's some planning going in on that. Our show was really good. This past week I had 6 comics. It was 6 white male comics. All white. So we were like me in the middle, as in the middle of the brown
chocolate scoop.
Yeah, a little scoop of in a sea of vanilla.
Yeah. There you go.
I didn't even notice it. I looked at the flyer, I booked the guys and everything, but yeah, I didn't care. Until the day of, and I noticed all these white guys was coming in. It was like, hey Margot, hey. I was like, oh, I'm the only female. I didn't even care the color. I was like, oh yeah, I'm the only female. They brought it up. They was like, did you know you booked all white guys?
As long as you're funny, who cares?
I don't care what color you are. Just be funny. Make the crowd laugh. And they did. They really did. Wonderful. So I want to shout out Brett McCabe, Max Maleki, Tony Palmer, Evan Burke, Brian Vogt Nielsen, and my headliner was Sebastian Corley. Now, my original headliner was Lim Kennedy. And he had actually suffered a heart attack 2 weeks ago, like on November 9th, and wasn't able to perform in the Saturday show. He was going to perform, and I'm going to actually talk about that in the Let's Talk Comedy segment of the show. So I don't want to get into all that right now. On Sunday, we did our Neighbors Giving here in the building.
How was that?
That was great. We had a blast. We ate. We played games. It was about 20 plus of us on our rooftop deck having a good old festive time and enjoyed everybody's food.
Okay.
Everything was good.
Was the food good?
The food was good. Everybody had some good food. Okay. Desserts were good. Okay. One of my neighbors made some brownies. They were so delicious. I love brownies. They were so good. They was moist, and they were really good. Okay.
There's nothing like a good brownie.
We could take that.
Okay.
Now, what was weird is that a lot of my neighbors attended my show the night before.
Okay.
So I had like a group of maybe 2, 4, 6, maybe 8 couples showed up on Saturday.
Cool.
To my Hey Y'all comedy show.
All right.
And they also attended the Sunday thing.
The
Neighbors Giving, yeah. So it was a part of my set where I talked about potluck food.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So it's like how I do it when I do a potluck. Like when I get invited to a potluck, like I make sure that I purchase or make something that I know that I can eat, because sometimes people don't be making the right stuff.
Absolutely.
So to have that potluck happen the next day, they was looking at me like, okay, is everything cool? Is all the food okay? Like,
is everything,
is it up to your standards?
Everything is your standard. That's right. Keep them on their toes, though.
Okay. I said, no, everything is good. I said, that's funny.
Keep them on their toes.
Everything good. Everything good. So what you been up to in these past 2 weeks, Miss Mary?
Nothing much. Just just working. Nothing big. I had a couple of days I didn't feel too good, so I was on a sick and shut-in list.
Sick and shut-in.
Yeah, and I was doing the medicine ball and Jack Daniels for a few days, and I felt a little better. Just still, I'm not 100%, but I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better, and work is busy as always.
Yeah,
busy as always, and the weather here is not going to help any.
No, it's that change of weather that makes us sick.
It really is.
It's just
ugh. And then folks acting brand new don't help.
Yeah, no, that don't help. That make you even sicker.
It makes you even sicker. But I am so glad you are back. I missed you. It was so quiet at work and so still. I was just like, oh my God. I just closed my door all day. I'm going to keep my door closed. And then that way I didn't have to put the earphones in to listen to the different podcasts and listen to my shows. So I just turned it up, kept my door closed, and just did what I had to do.
And just made your way through the day.
Got through it. I swear I got through it. Yeah. But I didn't do anything, really. It was very uneventful.
Uneventful,
yeah.
Well, what are you doing for this Thanksgiving Day?
I am going to my sister's. I am the baker, so I did sweet potato pies and a chocolate cake. So that is my contribution.
That's good.
To the Thanksgiving dinner. So my sisters and aunts and everybody, my sister's going to do... she has a turkey and a ham from the Honey Baked place that was picked up yesterday. That was picked up on Wednesday morning by my other sister. So we have that. And then my sister's going to deep fry a turkey, which I don't mess with. And then, tradition, greens, macaroni and cheese, dressing, garlic mashed potatoes. You know what we did get away from though is the rolls. Like the rolls. Oh yeah. Not everybody bringing Hawaiian rolls. Yeah. My aunt used to make homemade rolls.
Oh yeah, back in the day.
You know what I mean? Rolls. But she got old now. She can't measure like she used to.
Right, it ain't coming out right.
So
it ain't coming out. It's
perfect.
No.
So we don't have those anymore.
Right.
So everybody's getting so comfortable with just bringing the Hawaiian rolls. But why don't somebody? One year I did it. 1 year, it was a lot of work because what you have to do is
made from scratch.
I made them from scratch. I made the rolls from scratch, and what you have to do is you have to let it rise, right? You have to let this dough rise, and then you have to get them and you put them in your hand and you put them in this pan, and then you have to put I call them what do you call kitchen towels, and you put them over, and you have to set them to the side and let them rise again.
On the towel?
No, inside the pan.
Inside the pan. Okay.
I just cover it.
Okay.
And then you cook them, and it's that's too much work.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for me being by myself, it's just I don't want to do all that work for y'all.
Yeah. It ain't even for me. It's for y'all.
My girls are not here. Both my girls, they live out of state, so they're not here. So I don't want a big job coming to a Thanksgiving dinner because, I'm not bringing anybody with me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So give me something simple. So my thing is usually just some desserts.
Oh, yeah.
So I've always had the pies every year. I do the pies, and then I make a cake because my cousin, he always wants a chocolate cake with chocolate icing.
Chocolate on chocolate.
So that's my contribution.
Yeah.
And I usually bring a couple of bottles of wine. I'm not doing that this year.
Okay. So you're going dry.
I'm going dry.
Okay.
So
drink when you get back home.
I drink when I get home.
Okay.
When I don't have to worry about a DUI.
Yeah, exactly.
Or those little, what they call those little things?
Those
checkpoints.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about that. Now, last weekend they had one on Atlantic that was no joke. They had one down in North Long Beach that wasn't a joke. I don't know what was going on. They had a fight last week. It was a big fight on TV.
Oh.
That's what it was. And they had a checkpoint in North Long Beach on Atlantic.
They were waiting.
So you guys, we have to be careful out there. Be very careful and be nice. Thanksgiving, and for all those people that do grace, let's keep it short. Folks are hungry.
Okay.
Folks are hungry. Let's keep it short and sweet. We don't want that turkey getting cold.
Y'all hear that? Your little prayers. You pray tonight, and then you come and tell us the rest of it. Tell us the end later on today. Tell us the end of the prayer.
And if you have a grandmother or a great aunt or grandpa or something, please let them sit down and rest. Serve them.
Yeah. Oh,
keep them out the kitchen, and you guys go in there and do all that work and serve them because they've been doing it for years.
The yearly tradition. The grandmas is in the kitchen. The elderly aunties and everything.
It's our turn to go in there and do all that stuff now.
Let them relax. Let them relax.
I actually heard my mom say today, said, well, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Mama said, my daughters are taking care of all that. I don't do that stuff no more.
Okay.
I'm like, you know what? She's absolutely right.
And
And you don't have to.
No. No, we're here.
We're here.
We're going to take care of it, and it's good to go.
That's it. What do you want to see on the table? Well, I want this and I want that, and make sure you put this in that dressing, and make sure you do this, and you talk to your sister about that, and did you do this?
Yep.
That's it.
Now she can dictate. You do this, man. I'll make sure. Let me taste it. Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Well, you get so and so to make that. You know she know how to do that. So you get her to do that.
Right. Okay.
But that's the way it needs to be, though. We shouldn't depend on them anymore to do it. They've done it.
Yeah.
So it's up to us now to do it and give them a time to rest and sit back and enjoy the holiday.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
And see, I'm not a cook. I don't cook.
Okay.
I eat.
Okay.
But I buy stuff. And so I brought tonight to this evening we'll have a cake that I got from Cardi Cakes, which is the other side of my family. My dad's side. We're going to my mom's side of the family.
Okay.
So we got a sweet potato pie gone. That don't even count. So if y'all hear that, y'all ain't gonna see that.
Don't even think about it.
Don't even think about it.
Okay.
I'm bringing a half of a 7-Up cake.
So you slice that up very nice and put that on a pretty plate.
Put it on a little plate.
And put some tinfoil over it.
There you are. Because I'm keeping the other half for myself. Go. And then they have a peach cobbler. Okay. So they can have the whole peach cobbler. I'm just going to bring my little dish to put some in there and I'm good to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you're right. We need to have aunties and mom and both my grandmothers are not here anymore, but I have the aunties, I have the mothers and everything that been doing this for years. So it's now our turn to step up and do what we got to do.
And another thing is, if you are not a cook and if you haven't tried something at home before, Thanksgiving is not the day to do it. It's not the day to do it.
No.
Don't do it. You know
experiments.
What? It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Bring that case of water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Soda.
Bring some soda. Bring some eggnog. Bring a bottle.
Okay.
Whatever. Do that. Bring the drinks or whatever. You know what I mean? Go buy and get a cake or a pie. Go over to Polly's or something and get a couple of pies.
Yeah.
Please don't experiment. Please don't try nothing. Please leave that to the real cooks.
Yes, please. It's not the time for you to do that.
And nobody wants nothing from the girlfriend you dating this season. Don't bring her in there with nothing.
No. We don't even know what her food is. No.
Or where she came from or what her kitchen looked like.
No.
You know what I mean? And she's trying to impress you.
Yes.
That's okay. You going to say it's good. But don't bring that to the Thanksgiving table.
Leave that at y'all house. And y'all can bond over her dish when y'all get back to the house. But don't bring that to the family Thanksgiving.
Don't bring that to the family Thanksgiving.
Don't do it.
Please don't. Please don't.
This lady, okay, I know my parents don't listen to this or nobody else. Last year, this lady, I don't know who she is. This is my dad friend. He know everybody in the world. Him and my sister know like the world.
Okay.
I'm like
social butterfly.
Yep, it's very much so social butterfly. Me and my mom are introverts. If we can be in the corner by ourselves, we good to go.
Okay.
So it was a lady that was there, black lady, and she brought, I don't know what it was. It was like a Jell-O that had a whole lot of concoctions and stuff happening in there, and she had it in her Tupperware. And so I was like, who brought this? See, this is what you also need to learn. If you don't know who brought something, don't say nothing about it until you know, because the person could be sitting right there.
Standing
next to you. So me and my big mouth like, ooh, who brought this? And she heard me, and she was like, oh, that's whatever she called it. Like, it's kind of like an ambrosia.
Okay, in a Jell-O mode?
It was in a Tupperware.
Oh, okay.
But so she made it and then put it in the Tupperware
okay.
thing. And it just didn't look delightful. It didn't look tasty to me.
Okay.
And I was like, who made this? And she was like, oh, I made it. I was like, oh, shoot. She said, it's a this. And like an ambrosia. Okay. And, it has this and that and whatever. She couldn't see my face and she was in the den. I was like, I don't want none of that. She said, but if you guys don't like it, just put it back in my thing and I'll take it home with me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, she was a feisty one because people were standing in front of, they was watching the football game.
Okay.
And people was coming in and, saying hi to people, and they stopped in front of the TV. And she was like, excuse me, I can't see through you. First of all, who are you? Who are you talking to? And why are you here in our house?
She wasn't a relative?
No. I don't know who this lady was. One of my dad's friends. I don't know where she came from.
Oh.
I don't know who she was. That was my first time seeing the lady.
Okay.
That I can remember.
Okay.
But yeah, she was like, just leave it in the container. I'll take it home.
Well, yeah. Okay, you're gonna have
You
to.
are going to take it home.
People. I know what ambrosia is, and I remember it from back in the day. I didn't know people still made it.
Right. That's gross.
Wow.
I can't eat. I can't eat stuff with a whole lot of stuff in it.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, so I don't. Okay, so we had a potluck. We had a potluck at work yesterday. And somebody made some sweet potatoes.
I didn't even try them.
You know why I didn't try them? I love sweet potatoes. They looked fine until I looked in there. Okay. And they had pineapples.
In the sweet potatoes?
In the sweet potatoes.
Really?
Sliced pineapples. Like cubed, like from the can. It was pineapples inside of it. And I was like, what if... Okay, no, never mind.
That's different.
Yeah, I can't.
Wow, I didn't know that. I went right past the sweet potatoes because I remember what they were last year. So I said I'm not going to go.
Okay.
Because when they don't look to me like they're fresh sweet potatoes,
right?
And you know how we do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go right past them.
Yeah, it didn't look like our sweet potato, but I was like,
and they're probably yams.
Yeah,
they're probably not even sweet potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
They're probably yams with, and you know how people do. Get a little pineapple juice, cut some pineapples on them, throw some brown sugar on them, and they say they got some sweet potatoes. But they're not sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes and yams are two different things.
That was not... I just couldn't even imagine having any kind of... I love pineapple. But I couldn't imagine having a pineapple taste with a sweet potato or a yam. Like, that two tastes, to me, don't go together.
Now, I remember when I was younger, this is when I used to do a lot of cooking. One of my jobs back then, because I was the sweet potato pie person, I was always the person that had to do the sweet potatoes. Mm-hmm. So I would have all these sweet potatoes, and I would slice them up and everything, and I do my brown sugar and my cinnamon, my nutmeg. I would do all that. The butter, I would do all that, and then what I would do is I would squeeze an orange, and then I would slice up that orange real thin. And put that on top of my sweet potatoes and pour the juice in there, cover it with tinfoil, and put it in the oven. Okay. That was so good. But I haven't done that in years.
And so I think they had an orange in there.
Really?
I think...
I've never did pineapples, but the oranges, yes.
So that makes sense. When you just said that, I think one of our coworkers said that it was pineapple and orange.
Oh, wow.
So maybe that orange taste, like you said, you put it on there and it tastes really good. I couldn't do a pineapple. I didn't see the orange. I seen the pineapple.
Right. And we didn't actually eat the oranges.
You just put the...
And then after it bakes or whatever, you get that essence of orange essence in it. Yeah. And so when people get the orange on their plate, of course they put it on the napkin. They don't eat it. Right. You know, they eat the sweet potatoes, so.
I was like, yeah, there were some dishes on that. on that layout right there. That was questionable. So
yes. Yeah, I had to go ask another coworker for some salt and pepper.
Oh yeah, that happened too.
Yeah, we did that. We got the salt and pepper.
Yeah, we needed salt and pepper.
I don't know what happened with the mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
It had some green stuff in it.
That was my question. Like, what was that?
It had a very chalky flavor. Something with the cheese. I don't know what kind of cheese that was. It made me feel like it was thrown together really quick and somebody was trying to do something really fast. Yeah. And it wasn't something that was ordered in advance or that somebody made the night before.
It was a quickie.
It was a quick job. And they did not do a good job. And it was awful.
Yeah.
It was awful.
It like they used, I don't know. I don't know. It just didn't look.
And it's really hard when you talk to people and you find out what they're bringing. And then, as we say, you develop a taste for that. So when you go into work, you're like, okay, I don't have to bring my lunch today. Right. I know I'm going to eat this, that, and the third. Right. And then you get there and you're like, they got every excuse why they didn't bring it.
Right. But I brought that though. No, that don't look good.
And the only thing I was really happy with and I was so pleased with was the cake that we ordered. Yeah. That cake was beautiful. And it was very festive for the season, of course. But they had that honey baked ham,
Oh,
that honey baked turkey,
ham.
and that honey baked smoked
Smoked
turkey.
turkey.
Honey.
Smoked turkey.
They had that.
Yeah, it was good.
I saw them pulling that stuff out of the bag and out of the packages. Oh, Lord, that whole kitchen smelled good. Oh, my goodness. I thought that was really good. I thought the Brussels sprouts and bacon was really
Brussels
good.
sprouts and bacon was really good.
I thought that was really good.
And the dressing. It wasn't dressing.
Oh,
it was stuffing.
Stovetop stuffing. Yeah, that was good. And they had a gravy there too.
One. Yeah.
They had some gravy there too, so I put that on there.
I was afraid of that when I seen there was going to be stuffing, because we don't do stuffing, we do dressing.
Right.
And so I was like, oh, stuffing. But I tasted it. I put it on my plate to see if I liked it. Put the gravy on it. It was really good.
It was really good.
She did a good job on it.
Now, something else that was a surprise when I walked past, it was like, it looked like cornflakes.
Oh, yeah, that was
Cornflakes was on top of some type of casserole. Come to find out that it was actually hash browns and cheese.
Yeah.
Some kind of hash brown and cheese mixture with cornflakes seasoned or something and on top and baked.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was good. And I passed it up. Now, I passed it up the first
too.
time.
I got mine off of your plate.
Right. After somebody told us, oh, no, this is really good. I said, okay, we'll try it. And we tried it. But I passed it up because I seen cornflakes and a concoction underneath. I actually thought it was like a potato salad. And I was like, why do they have cornflakes on top of this potato salad like this? I don't want that.
Right.
But then somebody was sitting next to me and was eating it. And they said it was good. So, okay, let's taste it. And it was really good.
Okay.
It was really good.
Yeah, I tried it off your plate. It was good.
Yeah.
It was very good. I didn't eat the cornflakes. I just wanted the concoction that was underneath the cornflakes, which I found was hash browns and cheese.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good. That was very good.
And the fresh cranberry
sauce. That was a treat.
That was really good.
That was really nice. That was a really nice treat.
Yeah.
That was good. That was really good.
And I don't usually do homemade cranberry. I'm the gel cranberry sauce can person. That's what I grew up on.
Me too.
That's what it is. So I don't usually do the ones that people make. Yeah. But I put a little bit on my plate. And I got up and got some more of that. That was good.
That was really good.
She did a good job.
She did a good job with that. She really did. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
So you guys, today when you do your Thanksgiving traditions, you know, give thanks. Keep your kids out your business.
Oh, keep them from away from the adult table.
Please.
Put them in the back room with that card table and them chairs.
Okay.
Like they used to do us.
Yes,
remember?
we did.
Fix your plate, you sit there. We didn't even say grace. They was up in the front saying grace. And we were just standing there, and after the grace was done, we had to go and sit at the table in the back. By the wash machine and dryer.
They was going to bring our plate.
They brought our plates back there, and that was it. And they was up there having a good time. And when we got done or whatever, and they was sitting up there drinking and all that stuff, and the pie and the cakes were cut, and we had to go back to that table again.
Don't you go up there. Don't you go up there. It's
you did not get to the grown table until you probably were like getting ready to go into like high school.
Yeah.
When you get ready to go in high school, you can sit at the grown table.
Right.
But before that, no, you're gonna be in the den with a TV tray, or you're gonna be on the at the card table,
or on the floor. Because we would have Thanksgiving at my dad's mom's house, so she had like an extra spare room that she had, and we was all, if we weren't outside at the table, we was in that room with the what is that, the towel?
Yeah.
The towel on the floor, because don't put that on the floor.
Right.
And sat down there, don't get up. We had an auntie that came and checked on us.
That's right.
If you, what are you doing getting up? I'm trying to get something to drink. No, I got it.
Yeah.
What did you want?
Right.
You couldn't leave. You couldn't walk around and be.
You could not do it. You could not do it.
Yeah.
These kids these days,
all over the place. They don't even care.
Girl.
Talking, singing, dancing, moving, shaking.
Dressed better than you.
Got all the job. Right. Got all the labels on. Label.
Girl coming there with their Tim's on.
Right.
You know?
I got on house shoes.
Girl. They come in here talking about what they want to eat.
Yeah.
It's like, what you know about that? They come in here and they want all this on their plate and waste every bit of it.
Don't even eat it. It'd be a full plate.
You go by the trash can, you see your honey baked ham, you see your macaroni and cheese. No, they're going to eat that mac and cheese. They're going to eat that mac and cheese. But they ain't going to eat them greens. They ain't going to eat all that. They got that stuff. And it's so crazy because the poor babies are probably hungry, but their mom say, oh, he eat this, oh, he gonna eat that, but he having such a good time now, he not gonna eat all that.
No, he gonna eat what he know, mac and cheese, some ham, and that's it. That's about it.
And then he gonna run through your house, knock your shit over.
Right.
You know what I mean? Kids everywhere. Mom and dad acting like because they drop them off at your house, you got to babysit them. Right. You got to watch them. No, they're still your kids while you
your kids.
You need to watch them
to relax.
How come I see everything and you can't see shit?
Right. Okay.
You need to go to Junior and tell Junior. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, listen. Either you gonna be my partner,
right,
at the spade table, or your husband,
right?
Because the other one got to watch y'all kids.
Somebody got to watch the damn kids. Because they ain't the ones that's not playing the game.
Right.
No.
So if you a couple and you got some kids, one of y'all gonna have to stay off the domino or the card table, and the other one gonna have to go over here and keep an eye on the kid.
Right.
Because it's nobody's job to do that.
Right.
But the parents.
It's one of y'all.
Okay. So both of y'all can't be partners at the table.
Right.
And ain't nobody watching y'all kids.
Right. Because we ain't the babysitters. We're not the babysitters.
We're not your babysitter. We invited you. So what you want us to say now?
Right.
No.
Right.
No, your kids can't come.
Right.
Y'all better act like y'all want y'all kids at Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay. Just before we do say no, they cannot come to the event. They can't.
Yeah, and you know what? Y'all need to learn how to have those conversations before you leave and in the car before you come in someone's house for Thanksgiving. You need to have those conversations with your children.
Didn't we have them conversations
with our
parents?
We had them. Okay?
Don't you
at home while you're getting dressed, when you get in the car, and then when you pull up in front.
There you go.
What did I tell you?
Yep.
You go in here, you sit down like you got some good sense.
Yep.
Okay, I know you're not hungry.
Right.
When it's time to eat, you will eat. Do you understand me?
Right.
And don't touch nothing.
Yep.
That was it.
And you didn't do it. And you made sure you did exactly what they said.
And you walked in there like soldiers, girl, and you spoke to everybody. And you turned around, you sit on that couch, boom, 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 until somebody told, okay, y'all come back here now.
Right.
That's what we did.
That's it. These kids. They walk in and they know they got the lay of the land of your house.
And they walking around, girl,
everywhere
like they just paid your mortgage,
right?
And mom and daddy don't say nothing.
No, they let them loose.
And when we were young, we had to eat our food first, and then you get your drink.
Oh yeah. You was not drinking nothing at the same time.
Oh, girl. Oh no. Because that ruined your appetite.
Right. You gonna sit there and drink all that drink, you ain't gonna be hungry, and then later on you gonna be asking for something to eat, and we gone. We don't have no more food.
That's right.
Should have ate when you was there.
But I'm just like, they don't even have these conversations anymore with these kids. It's horrible.
Yeah. No.
It is horrible. No. And then they got and then you look up and you be like, who's coming? Who is this? Who's that? They didn't tell their friends where they at. Here come all their friends now. Yep. You're like, well, who is that? Oh, that's so-and-so I go to school with. Hey, come on in. Man, you want to play? You're like, who?
No, they're not having Thanksgiving at their house. Why is
you can't say no because it's
a kid. It's a kid. But
he coming in. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he's over there grubbing like, damn, they didn't have no dressing at the house. They didn't have nothing. They didn't have it. They come in, girl, just like boom, boom, and you can't say nothing.
Right.
You know, but it's just like, for real?
Right.
Oh, y'all, really? And then everybody calling, what y'all doing? Y'all still over there? Okay, here we come.
No.
And here come everybody.
We ready to go. We actually cleaning up. So,
girl, they coming. It's nonstop. And I'm like, I got to go home. Girl, it just don't stop. It just don't stop. And then you go in there in your room with kids and coats all on your bed sleep. The kids is laying across your bed sleep.
Man, I need y'all to go.
You know, and
you couldn't go in your grandma room and do that.
Girl, I have
nobody in no bedrooms.
Kids are laying across your bed with their shoes on.
Oh no.
All the coats and the jackets is up here where the pillows are. All your pillows.
No.
People just going in there throwing their shit on your bed. And then you go in there, okay, and you look, and then there's 3 kids laid across your bed.
Nope.
I'm like, oh my God.
Nope.
See, when your kid tired, it's time for you to go home.
Yeah, it's time to pack. Let's go, because little Ram need to go.
Yeah, you know they bedtime. Tired. You know they bedtime. Get your ass in your car and go home. You ain't missing nothing.
No. And
you know what I
laying
mean?
in my bed.
But no, you so busy in there drinking.
Right.
Talking a whole bunch of slamming them dominoes and playing them cards.
Right. You forgot where you were. You forgot what year it was. Nigga, you got like 4-5 kids up in here. You thinking it's back in the 70s. You playing games like you ain't got no children.
You ain't got no children. They don't watch them kids.
No.
They don't watch them kids.
They don't run. Oh, somebody will see them. No.
See, I'm
trying to see them.
I don't want to deal with that on Thanksgiving. I really don't want to deal with that. And all I'm saying is, you guys, please, if you have small children, please keep an eye on your child. If you are a teenager, if you have teenage children, please ask them to be respectful and respect my furniture. Don't put their feet up on nothing.
Right.
Don't put their greasy heads on the back of my couch. Oof. And make sure they wash their hands.
Right.
And don't go in my refrigerator and all in my cabinets looking for something without my permission.
Right.
How about that?
You better ask.
I don't have a problem.
Right.
When you come in my door, you know you at my house. Period. It's like, stop it.
Yeah.
These kids don't respect nothing.
They have the lay of the land.
They have the lay of the land, and the parents don't say a word. They think all that shit's cute.
Let it go. Let it look at them. Look at them in your refrigerator.
Ain't that something?
What you mean look at them in my refrigerator? Get your little ass out my refrigerator.
And they ain't wash nothing. Oh, I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
That's what we have to look forward to later on.
Yeah. And you know what? And the other relatives, those guys, or those youngsters that smoke marijuana, walk around the block and smoke your marijuana. Yeah. You go through the back door, wash your hands, wash up. Don't come through my living room or my company and smell like marijuana.
Because you can smell it.
That stuff lingers and it stays and it's disrespectful to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's disrespectful. So if you respect your elders, I don't care how grown you are. Everybody don't need to know your business.
Right. There it is. Respect your elders. That stuff is so strong. You need to go through, like I said, through the back door.
Right.
Wash your hands. Put some lotion on. Do something. But don't come back in there and smell it. It's just lingering as you walking. And everybody like,
And then the new drinkers, you know, the 21-year-olds, the 22 and 23-year-olds, they trying to prove something because they can drink now. So they go in your liquor cabinet. You know, I can drink now, auntie. I'm 21 too, but you ain't bought shit.
Right. What you bring then?
You know, and then they mixing the drinks with everything. That ain't the way you mix that.
Right.
What you do? You know how much that costs?
Right.
You need to stay in your lane, whatever y'all young folks is drinking, because you don't know nothing about this here.
Right. Leave this alone and you go up to the liquor store and get your own drink.
And get what you drink.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then when you get ready to clean up and shit, you got half cups all over your house. All your shit wasted.
Yeah.
With these young... Girl, I can't do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. It ain't the business.
That's why I go home. When I get through eating and I sit down and talk for a little bit, I'm going home.
It's time
because
to go.
I can't. Yeah. No, we're not gonna do this.
I heard that.
That's why it's so hard to entertain and have people at your house. But now at the age we're getting to now, it's like a lot of our kids are grown and gone.
Yeah.
So it's a difference.
Yeah.
You know, you can sit back and relax and have a good time.
Yeah.
But some of these people, they're keeping these grandkids and bringing these kids, and then their kids ain't cooked, so they hanging out with mom and daddy, bringing the whole family.
Right.
That's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
Baby.
Y'all should have stayed home and had your own thing.
Y'all should have figured it out. Y'all should have figured, because you ain't got no business hanging around with mom and daddy because you didn't make nothing done. You didn't do nothing right with your life.
Right.
So now you still gonna tag along with mom and dad on the holidays? Give them a break. Go do something else.
Right. They ain't doing it.
They ain't doing it.
They ain't doing it.
So I'm sorry for the rant, but you know.
Well, it is. It's a Thanksgiving rant.
Oh my gosh.
That's what we doing.
Oh my goodness.
So I don't have nothing for news. I don't even want to talk about that because it's gonna make me mad. I ain't trying to be mad on Thanksgiving. I'm trying to give thanks.
Please don't be mad.
I'm trying to give thanks.
That's right.
Little dumb reality stuff is not what I want to talk about.
Okay.
So I'll just jump right into the Let's Talk comedy segment.
Okay.
So like I said at the top of the show that I was dedicating the Let's Talk, I was going to talk to you guys about one of my comedians that was supposed to headline my show last week. His name is Liam Kennedy.
Oh yeah.
I never met him before. And like I was saying, he was supposed to headline the show, and he contacted me on Saturday and told me that unfortunately he wouldn't be able to do it. He said, I need to cancel, and I never do this, but I had a family emergency, and I can't make it. So I said, okay, that's fine. He said, but you're going to have a good show. I'm not going to tell anybody. So whoever is going to come out for me, they'll still come to the show. The show is going to be great.
They'll be there. That's right.
Cool. Not a problem. You take care of yourself and your family, and, I'll talk to you soon. So perfect. So let me just kind of like jump back to 2 weeks ago, prior to that conversation. So back on November 9th, I had another one of my Hey Y'all comedy shows. And so I jumped on Facebook like that Saturday to thank all my friends, fans, family coming out this time, whatever. And when I logged in, it was a video of Liam Kennedy in a hospital bed. And he was talking. So, of course, I pushed it. And he was like thanking everybody that came out to his show previously and giving the props to the comedians that was on the show, saying how well they did. And then at the end of it, he was like, oh, yeah, I had a heart attack. And then he went off. I was like, what?
Wow.
I was like, oh, my God. I was like, okay. So I'm like, oh, so I just told him I hope he's okay, whatever. And then I thought about, oh, shoot, he's supposed to be headlining my show in 2 weeks. So
let me give him a call.
Like, I kind of waited a couple of days, kind of want to be insensitive. But I just wanted to let him know that he didn't have to be a part of the show, or, we'll hit him back up because I wanted him to heal. So I'm about to read actually what I had texted him, because it took me a minute to text because I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to be disrespectful by texting him and saying anything. But then I was like, I have to know if he's going to I didn't want him to be a part of the show because I wanted him to heal.
Right. And he needed some time.
He needed some time. So I texted him, good afternoon, Lim, or Miss Lim, because I didn't know, what his state was. Right. I didn't know if his wife had his phone or whatever. I heard the news that you had a heart attack. My prayers are going out to you and your family for a speedy and healthy recovery. I have you scheduled for my headliner for next Saturday show, but I want you to recover without any worries. Mm-hmm. I can find another headliner and you get better. Contact me when you get all better, and we will definitely get you back as our headliner. And then I put a heart.
Right.
So as soon as I text that, push send, he texted me right back. He was like, I will be there on the 23rd. No problem. I'm headlining Morongo Casino on the 22nd. All is well. So by the time I read the end of that, my phone rang and it was his name scrolling across, Liam Kennedy. And I answered the phone and I'm just busting up laughing like, oh my God. I said, I haven't even barely finished reading your text message. He was like, no. I was just calling to let you know that, I'll be there. He laughing, we laughing. And I'm like, okay. He said, no, I'm doing well. I'm at home now and I'm good to go. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we had him scheduled to be on the show, and that following Saturday came, and that's when I had got the message that he had a family emergency. So I was like, okay, cool. So I scheduled another a headliner, Sebastian Corley, to take over the headliner space. And then I didn't say anything about Liam not being on the show because he said he wasn't going to say anything, and I didn't know how to say he wasn't going to be here, so I just waited to the end to say it. So at the end, after Sebastian, my headliner, went on, I had mentioned if anyone is here for Liam, he's not going to make it. He gave me a call, let me know he had a family emergency, so he's not going to be here tonight. But, you can check in with him or anything. He's doing fine. If you was privy to the information that, happened to him 2 weeks ago, it's not him. It's a friend of the family. So we gave him a round of applause. We sent love and light his way. And, we ended the show. So that was Saturday. And then Sunday, as usual, I get online on Facebook to thank my comics and everybody, friends and everybody, for coming out. And then I put a little blurb in there that we send love and light his way on Facebook. And then Monday morning, one of my comics, Tony Palmer, had contacted me and asked, did you hear about Liam? And I'm like, no. And what happened? And he said that he passed away. And I'm like,
wow.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
I was like,
say it ain't so.
No. No. Like I was floored. I'm getting ready for work, and I got that, and I was like, no way. No way are you telling me that this dude passed away. Mm-mm. And the craziest thing is that I never met this dude ever in my life. I've never met him ever. And the only verbal conversation we had is when he called me to tell me, no, sis, I'm going to be at your show on the 23rd.
Right.
So all of that, all of our conversation that we had was back and forth on text or, Facebook Messenger or whatever.
Right.
But I felt his energy from the day that I booked him for my show.
Okay.
He told me this the way that he was like, I'm going to pack the house out, sis. We going to do this. It's going to be a great show. Like his energy was just so live and loving and everything. And then he would be on Facebook because, of course, I friend all of my comics on Facebook or whatever social media. And so he would always be on there. He's always talking about his wife, his family, his children. And he was just a really great spirit.
Right.
Somebody that I will never meet in this lifetime. But I had a connection with him.
Absolutely.
Through his spirit, through his light, through whatever he was spewing out, my energy accepted that.
Right.
So
exactly.
I may have never met the guy ever, but my soul did. My soul met his soul.
There you go.
So I am dedicating this show to Liam.
All right.
Rest in heaven.
Please.
God bless you and your family and your wife and your children. And yes, I'm waiting to hear when they're going to have a tribute to him. I think they're putting something together. They are putting something together for him.
Oh, good.
They have a GoFundMe right now for his wife and his children to get everything together because this is an unexpected,
Right.
And we just need, as adults, you need to get some kind of life insurance.
Right.
So that your family can take care of you in your death.
And then not only that, they have the means to bury you, and then they have something to hold them over for a little bit too.
Yeah, because I know they would depend. When someone dies, that's money or whatever that they were contributing to the household is gone.
Absolutely.
So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know him, his wife, him personally, or anything. They may have that, but I know that it's going to take a lot. She has children, so one friend of theirs had created a GoFundMe page.
That's good.
Yes, I contributed to that. I'm gonna put the link to the GoFundMe page if you just want to contribute $1 because you feel like the energy of this guy. This guy is like one of the other comedians, Devin Boucher, who was my headliner on the 9th, on November 9th, when she had her birthday show at the Hey Y'all comedy show, and he was referred by her.
Okay.
And she said, she mentioned to me that he was a gentle giant, and that's exactly what this guy was.
Wow. Was
a gentle giant. He was a big old dude. If you go onto any of my social media pages and you see the advertising that I was doing for the show on the 23rd, you'll see Liam Kennedy, and you'll see how big this guy was.
Oh, wow.
But he was just a great guy, great, loving. From what I feel, was a great guy. So
wow.
God bless you, Liam. God bless you. And they have another comedian in the sky, making them laugh up there.
That's right.
So I appreciate just being in his space.
Right.
When I was. So there that is. So we'll go on to Ask Eminem segment.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't play no music. Oh, no, because I didn't need no music for nothing because I didn't have no music. We didn't do news. So the Ask Eminem segment is where Mary and I talk about work-related topics. We are both HR professionals with 20 years plus between the both of us under our belts, where we feel that we will give an opportunity. Look, I done came from that to try to read this. I made it. I thought I was going to cry, but I had read over what I was going to say, so I held, but my eyes did a little tear up, and then I had thought about it. So
okay,
let me rewind myself. So so the Ask Eminem segment, we felt like this would give people an opportunity to ask us any questions about a work-related topic, and then we can assist you in that. And or if we found articles that pertain to work-related situations. The last 2 weeks we had found an article, and this week we actually found another article in regards to Gabreille Union leaving America's Got Talent because she was claiming that she left the show due to a toxic workplace culture.
Wow.
So her and Julia Huff, who's on Dancing with the Stars, they both no longer are a part of the show. And according to Ms. Gabreille Union, she's just saying that the climate was just very negative. Wow. And kind of low-key racist, if not low-key, high-key.
Now, what I'm going to say to that, Margot, is that's Channel 4, am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
That NBC?
Channel 4, yep.
They got a lot of problems over at NBC.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the same station with Matt Lauer, remember?
Oh, yeah.
The same station.
Yeah. They have some stuff happening.
Wasn't that the station that Cosby was going to buy? And then all this stuff happened to him? There is a culture at NBC.
There is a culture that we
Too
know
many things
about.
are popping up.
Yeah.
Too many things are popping up. So there's something there.
Yes.
There's something there.
For sure.
There's something there. Now, Cannon was there.
Yes.
Nick Cannon was there.
Yes.
And one of the Spice Ladies. She was there.
Mel B.
Mel B.
Yeah.
Okay. They're gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. Something's not right. I smell a
Something
rat.
brewing.
Something's not good.
Yep.
Something's not good,
Yeah.
Margot.
No, something is not good.
Ooh.
The culture that she's speaking of that's toxic is definitely in the walls of NBC.
Now, what did she say were the problems? Did she say anything about?
Well, one of them was that it was back in August when Jay Leno was a guest judge, and he had made a racist comment regarding Asians.
Wow.
He made Jay Leno.
Okay.
He made a joke about the judge Simon Cowell's dogs looking like something you would find on a menu at a Korean restaurant.
Woo, Nelly.
And the audience heard it. He said it out loud on the microphone.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Out loud.
And Jay knows better than that.
Yeah, he's been in the business for a long time.
The culture, though.
Yeah. And he's on NBC. Well, he was on NBC,
yes,
wasn't he? Okay, see. He's part of the culture.
Uh-huh.
It says here that many staff members took an issue with the joke, with Gabrielle's urging producers to report the joke to NBC Human Resources because she felt that production needed to understand why it might be why it might offend the staff and audience members of the show. The joke was eventually cut on the August 6th episode.
Okay. That was good.
They did cut it.
Okay.
But they have a live audience full of people who heard it. So that's, And then one of the issues was about Gabrielle's hair. Rotating hairstyles were too black for America's Got Talent.
That's a problem.
Yeah. What's too black?
What's too black? I would have had to ask them to define too black for me.
Yeah.
What does too black mean?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
What does that mean?
And that's one thing, as an employee, you have a right to ask questions. If they say something to you and you don't understand what they're talking about, your hair is too black. What does that mean?
I'm black.
Yeah.
I'm black.
So what is?
I'm black. Do you not see that I'm black?
So I'm supposed to have white hair
I'm married
and a black
to a black
body?
man. I have black children. I'm that black that you needed in that seat on your show.
Uh-huh.
What is it about my hair that's too black?
What does that mean? What's too black?
Okay, so do you have a copy of my contract with you?
Right.
Because you need to show me where it says that there are certain hairstyles that you want me to wear on the show.
Uh-huh.
Period.
Yeah. Because she changed her hair.
Black. Because we can do that, though. We can change our hair.
Is very versatile.
We're very versatile. And it depends on how we feel that day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, we can put on a wig. We can get some braids. We can do whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
So what does that mean?
Oh, my gosh. And you know what this makes me do? I'll never turn on Channel 4 again. I don't care what they show.
Right. Yeah.
I don't care what they showing.
It's too black.
They will never get a rating off of me being on Channel 4 on any of my TVs.
Mm-hmm. I don't even watch Channel 4. Luckily, I barely watch any regular local channels anyway.
They gonna go kapoop.
Mm-hmm.
Because they should have been really careful with Gabreille. Gabreille don't play.
No.
She don't play.
No. She walk away and they gonna get hit with something in a minute. I'm sure. It's a brewing. It's a brewing.
And you already got Nick Cannon gone.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Come on, NBC. You guys got some explaining to do.
Yeah. Lucy, you got some explaining to do. Yeah.
Okay, I need to know where your people at now.
Yep.
Where your people at
what's
before they start telling her all this stuff? Did they run it by HR? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or they just talking?
Just talking. That's another thing that happens just in the real world. Supervisors, managers, directors, you guys just go ahead and get them talking and saying all these things that's disrespectful and out of line.
And against the law.
And against the law. And it gets your company in trouble.
In trouble.
Instead of just walking away and going to go talk to your HR person to see how you can address this issue. It's never personal. It should never be personal.
It should never
Whatever
be personal.
it is, your job is, it should never be personal. And if you feel like it's getting personal, then you go and you go talk to your HR person and say, okay, look, I had to walk away from this conversation because I didn't want to say the wrong thing. So I'm coming to you to figure out how I should address this issue.
Right.
Don't get to talking.
Right.
And you say the wrong things. Your hair too black.
and we are like here in 2019. Where have they been? Are they under a rock?
Right.
What?
Right.
The hairstyles that you see on TV all day long, the ones that you see in the markets, at the bank, in the taxi cabs, or whatever. I'm in HR. I wear a mohawk.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I go to the barber shop. My shit is clean, is neat, and it stay cut.
Yep.
So what I'm saying is, and I'm in HR.
Yep. Yep.
I have no right to say anything about your hair. All I'm concerned about is that you do your job, you respect the company, and you treat everybody accordingly. That's all I'm interested in.
Yep.
That's it. That's all.
Not how your hair is cut, looking. You change it too much every other day. You coming in with a different hairdo.
As long as she looks pretty,
yeah.
When she sits down in front of that audience,
yes, she
or whatever, regardless of what her hair looks
right.
like or whatever, and it fits her face and it's nice, I'm good.
Yeah.
Who is this person that's saying it's too black? What's too black?
What is too black?
You need to define that for me. Let me know what's too black. And let's discuss that. Because I'm a black woman.
Yeah. So what am I supposed to... How is my hair supposed to be?
What is too black for you? And who are you to say what's too black?
Right.
I can't. I just can't.
Right.
I couldn't even imagine.
And I hope it's not a black person that said her hair is too black, because you have black people that will drink the Kool-Aid just to get along, go along to get along, to make sure that they keep their paycheck going.
Well,
and they say
that
stuff.
Person probably won't have a job anymore after NBC gets through writing that check.
Yeah, because they're gonna write one. Gabby ain't playing.
They're gonna write a check.
She ain't playing.
They're gonna write a check.
She exited. She didn't make any more comments. They said she declined the comments, but because she's over there making her plans and doing what she got to do.
The only one stuck back. I mean, the only person that's stuck in NBC is Al Roker. Al's still there, goddammit.
He
and Al,
moving.
You know what? Go on ahead, Al.
Yeah,
You've been hanging in there,
forever.
baby. You've been hanging in there. You go right ahead, Al. But I tell you what, there's a lot of people that are not going to be doing business with NBC anymore. Mm-hmm. What's the black lady, the cute little lady, Tamara Hall?
Uh-huh.
You know how the NBC did her.
Oh, yeah.
Put Megan in her spot,
mm-hmm.
and
Megan
failed.
did what she did.
She failed.
Right.
They didn't even want her there. She failed.
Right.
Tamara's somewhere else doing
it.
Thing.
Yes. Doing it, and that's what happens.
Megan's show didn't even last.
Right.
Be careful.
Yeah.
NBC, be careful.
Yep.
Be careful, NBC. You're not looking good right now.
Not at all. Nick Cannon went on to do big things too.
Got his own shows too.
Got his own shows. He on the radio station.
They did not stop his bag.
No, not at all. So why do y'all continue doing this?
NBC, they must have an old guard there. They need to get that old guard
out all the way
and
out.
do a whole new, fresh thing in their organization because they're on the wrong side of the tracks right now.
Yeah.
They really are.
They're going to have to get rid of the logo of the peacock too.
Yeah.
It needs to be
proud
totally new. Totally different.
Rebrand.
That's the word right there. Y'all need to rebrand and show and be open.
Get them execs out of there.
Let us know who's going, who's coming, and what y'all about to do.
Yep.
Be transparent. Be transparent. Let people know what's going on because y'all ain't gonna be there for long.
Y'all know. And then what's gonna happen is it's gonna affect your bottom line because you guys are not gonna get the ratings anymore. Mm-hmm. Because people are not going to watch because people don't like what you're doing. Mm-hmm. And then what's going to happen is you're going to be losing the money and they're going to have to ask those execs to leave.
Yeah.
Because they need their money brought back.
They need your money. Y'all already losing. Regular TV is already losing money in this day and age because of the Netflix and the YouTubes and the everything else.
But what a crazy thing to say when you think about it. Because you got all these black movies coming out now that's doing so well. You got these black shows that are doing so well because those people open up to the diversity and inclusion and stuff like that. And look what it's doing. So NBC, why aren't you following suit?
Right.
What is it that you don't see that's making money? Who's sitting in that chair behind that desk? Because somebody ain't thinking. Something's wrong.
Yeah. The old regime is sitting behind that desk, and they're going to make y'all lose out on a lot of money.
And what's going to happen is when you guys let those people go, they're going to get some pretty golden parachutes on the way out the door. And you guys going to have to make all that up. And you can't do that by saying you're too black or your hairstyles are too black.
Yeah. You can't.
That's not going to bring in the revenue for you.
Not at all.
That's not going to get us to turn on Channel 4.
No.
So what you going to do?
I'm not even going there. I'm not going there already just because of that. And then this is about to be a turn of a new century, right? We're about to be in a new century.
Yes, ma'am.
So why is this still topic of conversation? I don't
Because there are some people that still haven't learned.
They have not.
I don't care what you say. And get mad when they say you got issues.
Yes.
What? I'm not prejudiced. I don't have no issue. For real?
Yes.
Because you're so used to it and you're so used to privilege that you don't even realize when you're out of line.
Yes. Yes.
Just like all those people right now that are coming up in that new in the Trump situation.
Oh yeah. And the investigation.
And stuff like that. Girl, everybody is throwing everybody under the bus. So-and-so was involved. No, she was involved. No, he was involved. They're telling the truth.
All right.
And these people don't know what to do because they have never been brought to the forefront about what you did. You had no business doing it. Now you get ready to pay. What do you mean I'm getting ready to pay? They so shocked because they come from privilege. They never had to answer for nothing.
No.
All Trump's cronies, jail time, baby, jail time. These people folks are going to jail. And they telling. And if you don't see the connection here, people that voted for Mr. Trump, y'all need to fucking wake up.
Yeah.
There is something wrong with this man in the White House. And y'all still can't see it. Y'all believe everything he say.
Right. I can't.
They just as stupid and ignorant as he is. They want so bad for this man to be their knight in shining armor. He's a fucking crook.
And there's no way that you can see. I don't understand how you can see that he's not. Like, I don't understand how you...
They did no investigation on him. They didn't even do their homework. They forgot everything Trump said, everything Trump did. Mm-hmm. They forgot everything. And all they did is went in that booth and checked his name.
Yeah.
President. And he fucked up everything since he stepped up in there.
Yeah, he did.
And they can't even see that.
No. And the funny thing is, I was watching Wendy Williams the other day, and you remember Billy Bush? That was...
Yeah, Billy Bush is back on TV.
He is back on TV. He's been gone for 3 years, and it was not even his fault. He laughed. A nervous laugh. Like, what would you do if this guy is in here talking about... He didn't say, yeah, buddy. Yeah. I hear you.
He did not.
He laughed.
He did. That's all he did.
He laughed.
That's all he
did.
And
he got blackballed. And
didn't he?
He had to go. And he said he sat it out for the 3 years. He said he, did what he had to do. But he was glad to... be back. He said he's glad to be back.
I liked him. I always liked him.
Everybody liked him. He had a facelift. He still looked the same. He still looked the same.
Facelift?
He did. He got it pulled and tucked and everything.
Did he
looked
really?
like old school Billy Bush.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. He looked good.
I heard he was coming back. I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, he was on Wendy Williams. And I'm like, but this guy was able to get the presidency? And he got juked out of a job because he laughed at this idiot.
Yep.
That is not right.
Yep.
But y'all was okay checking off Trump.
Oh, yeah. So, they'll vote for anybody.
Exactly.
Isn't that horrible?
That's sad. That's sad.
That is so sad. That man didn't go in there with a lick of education, knowledge, sense, nothing. And his wife got booed off the stage the other day at college. Y'all gonna stop going out in front of people because those people are lying to you and telling you all that.
Yep.
But when you get in public, it's a different story.
Yeah.
You get booed, you get everything. What's going on? Because the people that's up your ass is not telling you the truth about the temperature out there in the real world.
Right. And then you get out there and you thinking you hot and you not.
And you get eggs and tomatoes thrown at you. And you know what? And those people end up going to jail. All those people that lied and do everything, they end up in jail. Mm-hmm. And you sitting up at the White House talking about fake news while they got handcuffs on.
We're walking by like, no, there wasn't no fake news. We followed you.
And y'all so busy hanging out with this crook. They all crooks.
Birds of a feather flock
together all day long.
They flock together.
But see, they didn't call his ass now. Mm-hmm. And people come and testify.
Oh, that's great.
Jesus.
Now, is this 2020 is his last year?
Hopefully, we got to vote in November.
In November of next year.
Get him out, girl. That man ain't leaving. I ain't going.
Oh, my God.
I ain't going. They fixed the votes. I ain't going. They did me wrong.
Right. I can't. I can't. Okay.
It's just politics. It's just a game. It's always been a game. This is what they do.
Yeah.
This is what they do.
Continue to be a game.
And they can impeach him all they want to. That man is not leaving. He's going to finish out his presidency. Hopefully, he won't get, revoted in again. I'm hoping he doesn't, but, there's a possibility.
Right.
But I don't know, because he does everything and people still vote for him. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, I think the Democrats need to get a little stronger. I really think Biden is too old. Mm-hmm. I think that, what's the old man's name? He looks so old.
Oh, I see his face.
Sanders.
We see the pictures of him over there.
He's out of touch. He's out of touch. Mm-hmm. Then we need some young blood.
Yeah.
Up in that White House. Mm-hmm. Because these old folks, y'all can't do it no more.
No, that's the culture. That's the culture we don't need.
That's the old culture.
The old culture.
We need to flip this. We need to flip this.
A whole new.
We need some unity. We need some realness. We need some transparency.
Yeah.
We need less politics, more people.
Yeah.
More environment.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And somebody could come in like an Obama, not saying he come back, just like an Obama type person that could come in and just like swoon everybody and be like, okay, look, but be real about yourself, not just be talk the talk, walk the walk, and do what you got.
No, we got to hold them accountable. Hey, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? And we got to do that with our state men, our senators. We got to do it with all those people too, to keep them on the right track so they can get to the president and tell the president, hey, the people need this and that, and you said you're gonna do this and you need to do. Trump ain't did shit.
He ain't did a damn thing since he been in office.
But give a whole bunch of lip.
That's it. That's it. And turn oranger and oranger. Oh man. So this was supposed to be a short but we got into some stuff.
We did. Running our mouths.
Running our mouths was a good one. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I just was like, okay, well, it's the holiday, so we're going to just get in and get out. But we had some stuff to say.
Yes, we did.
So in the bullshit and beauty topic, I ain't even playing no music because this is a holiday, so the music is on break right now. The bullshit and beauty. So this topic, I just want to say that it's bullshit how we live in, like, social media leads our society. We no longer use our brains to do research. We just allow whatever is spewed out on social media to be the truth or the fact.
That's right.
Of things. And people don't take into account of how the person that's being talked about, whatever, is feeling, or even they don't even care. They go, like, if it's a celebrity, they'll go on their page and they tag them and they say this and they say that and this and that, and that may not even be the truth of the thing, the truth of the matter, because the news tell you half the story, social media definitely tell you half the story, and then then there people go and be like, oh, this person did that. Now it's traveling, now it's all over the place, and now it's fact because everybody's saying it.
Wow.
And so I just don't understand how we became very lazy. I call bullshit on being lazy and listening to talking heads, and allowing that to be our truth.
And talking points.
And talking points. And allowing that to be our truth. Right. And I'm guilty of it. We're all guilty of it. You get lazy, and I look at Wendy Williams. I love Wendy Williams, so I will watch her show, and I'm listening to what she say, and then I go onto social media and the shade room and gossip and all the other stuff, and I listen to what they say, and I might comment on it. One thing that I try not to do, I don't want to say that I don't do, but is I don't go like on social media and be like, Kim Kardashian did. And I really don't care about that kind of stuff or whatever, or care about their life and what you're telling me. But you can go on Twitter and it be trending. Kim Kardashian did, and everybody like tweeting. Like, y'all know. Do you know these people? You don't even know these people. And you talk personally. And you just dragging the person and saying all this stuff. So I call bullshit on that. Like, you see snippets of shit. And actually yesterday, it was on Wendy Williams. Okay. She had a picture of Justin Timberlake. Okay. And he's making a movie in Louisiana. So they were sitting like up on a porch or something. Okay. At a party. It was a party. So the movie is like a love story or whatever. Okay. So his co-star, the female, who's his love interest, they were sitting next to each other. And it's a picture. Okay. And she has her hand on his knee. Okay. It's a picture. So they took this picture and said he cheating on Jessica Biel. Look at him. It was a moving part, like a video of him where she was actually standing up and he was sitting like next to her. And it looked like he put his hand on her elbow and then moved it. So now he's cheating on his wife. Wow. And that's the headline. Justin Timberlake is cheating on his wife, and this is that. From a picture of the girl hand. I said, pictures don't tell you nothing. It could have been so quick as put your hand on the knee and went back, and they snapped it as it was on the knee. Right. What are you talking about? Wow. And now that's like the talk. That's what's happening. And people take it and they run with it. So I'm calling bullshit on that. We need to stop allowing social media to dictate what our reality is. Right. Exactly. In the big scheme of things, us as regular layman people, it don't even matter. Why are we taking this information and caring about it? Exactly. It's not our life. It's not our reality. They're celebrities. They're living their life, doing their thing.
And don't believe half of what they're doing to be a whole bunch of something, because it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
So on the other side of the coin, the beauty
Mm-hmm.
So Omarion, who's a part of B2K, so if just brief whatever about Omarion. So you all know Little Fizz is dating Omarion's ex-girlfriend, baby mother, April Jones, and they've been on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, going back and forth, talking about, especially April, saying my baby daddy this, he that, he didn't want me, he didn't, just keeping Omarion's name in their mouth.
Wow.
Omarion silent.
Didn't say a word.
Whole time, Omarion ain't saying nothing. He ain't posted nothing. He ain't said nothing. He actually posted on, I think, his birthday, some pictures that he took. Looked hella good.
Oh.
Hella good. And I ain't never looked at Omarion like that. He a cutie, but he not in my age bracket. So, he a cute.
Right.
But he's grown up.
Oh.
And he posted some pictures, like, didn't say nothing about Little Fizz. Didn't say nothing about April. Nothing.
Don't
Posted
like you
his
heard
picture.
for nothing.
Not at all.
Whoa.
Posted them pictures like, look at me, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know I can get better than you, boo. So quit talking.
Yeah.
Get my name out your mouth.
Right.
So on yesterday, Tuesday, they had said that, what's his name? Joe Budden's podcast has said that they declared November 26th as Omarion Day because
Woo! Tell the truth, Shady.
Yeah. This dude is unbothered. This is like the king of being unbothered.
Okay. Do you whatever y'all need to do.
Yeah. Do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Little Fizz birthday is also on November 26th. Omarion posted, we will be moving forward with the Millennium Tour, but not with B2K. It's Omarion and Bow Wow. He snatched the bag from B2K.
He snatched that freaking bag. You hear me?
Snatched the bag. While y'all over there just talking and doing dumb shit on the reality show.
You better stay on that motherfucker because you're going to need every bit of it. Because you will not.
You will not be touring with me.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir. Exit stage right. You ain't on
You're
this
going to have
tour.
to secure your bag someplace else.
Yeah, you're going to be secure whatever little bit you get off of that reality show. So,
because your service will not be needed here. Good luck in your further endeavors.
Done.
I'm sorry.
Done.
Thank you for playing.
I was like, thank you for playing.
Here's your parting gift.
Okay? Your parting gift is my ex. And my kids that
And
you
my
going to be paying
kids.
attention
And you
to.
better babysit them motherfuckers like you supposed to.
Okay.
And you better perform that goddamn table.
You better do what you got to do.
And they better look good every time I see the little motherfucker.
They better look
Woo!
Oh
my God.
I can't. But he did that. Like, he did that. I was so... he never said nothing. I'm like, well, what can he really say,
Sometimes you just got to sit back and let shit happen. Like God say, be still and let me show you that I'm God.
Be still and let me... I will take care of it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, my God.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, my God.
So I'm actually looking for it. I probably can't find it.
Girl, that was so smooth.
That was very smooth. I loved it. I loved it. I'm trying to find. They had on.
You know what? And it was so funny. Listen, I had read this the other day. I don't know if it had to be on Instagram. It said in 2020, it's gonna be the year of who she thinks she is. That's 2020. While y'all sit up here playing.
Yes. Whatever you talking about.
Oh my goodness.
That's
they
around
will be
the corner.
looking and saying who she thinks she is.
Okay.
Oh, all that.
Okay.
These people need to be careful while they on these shows and they
talking
and they flossing this and flossing that and trying to make some money for Mona Scott
Yep.
and getting this bag over here snatched right from up underneath you. Are you kidding me?
Ain't no way. You should have kept that under wraps all the way until you
my God.
to the end of the tour and be like, bam, this is what this
you
is.
know what? All they had
down.
to do was seeing each other on the fly.
Yep.
Kept on hollering. You know what? We just friends. Ain't nothing going on. He should have never let her. She had to go open up her big mouth all the time.
Yep.
And saying stuff on social media and everything.
Yep.
He just said, you know what? We need to play this down. Why not be smart?
Yeah. Because they dumb and they got exactly what they deserve. They got exactly what they freaking deserved. I'm trying to find this thing on here. I can't find it. It was actually
and
like...
he was cool as a cucumber.
Now, let me tell you, because I watch Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Okay. That's my show. Okay. But they both had, Little Fizz and April had on these like sweatshirts and hats that said unbothered bitches. Y'all are the epitome of being bothered. What are you talking about? Y'all are unbothered? They have shirts that they made that said unbothered. No, this dude, Omarion, is unbothered. He's unbothered. You guys are very bothered because every single time you're on that show, y'all got that man's name in your mouth.
Yep.
I ain't
bothering y'all.
Heard him say nothing about y'all.
And how many kids they have together?
2.
They got 2 kids?
2 kids. I think a boy and a girl. And... Wow. He's unbothered. So I don't even when I seen that I was like, why do they have the logo of unbothered on their clothes when they seem very bothered? They're bothered.
Yeah.
Omarion is bothering y'all.
By not saying anything.
Yes. So he is cool. It was a Instagram post where they had the 5 heartbeats when Eddie Kane had came to the gate. They said this is Little Fizz at the Bow Wow in a Marion concert. Said nights like this, I wish that rage would fall.
Oh my God! I saw one where it was the Temptations, and what was it got? Leon, remember Leon?
Yes.
And he was just saying it should be. It was as David Ruffin or something, and the Temptations or whatever. And he was Omarion, and the rest of them was Fizz and somebody else. And he was telling him. that they wasn't shit. Y'all need me.
Okay,
I'm holding y'all together.
Okay.
We are so creative when it comes to stuff like that. We can throw some stuff together and just... And
it is hilarious.
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 It is so crazy. I'm just like, oh my God, how creative.
This is like really good. And the thing is, from the bullshit to the beauty. So this right here was actually played out in front of us.
Yes, it was.
They actually said the words. Little Fizz and April had whatever comments they had to say about Omarion, and they said it on the TV, they said it on the blogs, they said it on the social media, they said everything. So this is not one of those cases where we're taking whatever somebody else is saying, we're taking it from the horse's mouth. And so now the big horse has spoken to Omarion and said, F y'all. Your bag is snatched, so you take your coin purse over there.
Oh.
And I'm going to take my big bag over here with Bow Wow.
Yeah.
And y'all do whatever y'all
and y'all sit over there and figure it out.
Yeah. Have fun.
Have fun.
Making that money for Mona. Do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do.
And then I think Lil Fizz said that he about to do a solo. I don't even know how Lil Fizz sound. Like... He a background singer. Like,
is he?
I guess. Like B2K, he wasn't the lead singer.
I don't even remember the group.
I don't even remember. I wasn't, like I said, I didn't even listen to B2K. I listened to Omarion though.
Okay.
Like when Omarion made his singles, I listened to Omarion, but B2K, I was never like a B2K fan.
Okay.
So, I'm just gonna say in my Tupac voice, y'all. I ain't mad at you.
I'm not either.
That's for you, Omarion. Do you, shit. Do you. So, winding it on down, I do have an announcement. I said it at the top of the show that the Hey Y'all Comedy Show will be going up again on January 4th, 2020.
Yeah.
We'll be celebrating my manager, Mr. Delton Jermaine Harris' birthday at the show. So, I'm working on getting the comics for the show. I already have my headliner, Benny Minna. So he's locked in, and we're gonna have a blast. We're gonna do what we do.
Oh, that's gonna be a good show.
Yes.
The birthday shows are always so good.
Yeah, we have a good time at the birthday shows.
Yeah.
So we have reached the end of episode 28 on the 28th.
Yes.
And
it's been fun as usual.
It's been fun. We thank you for listening and tuning in and sharing us and supporting us and all of that good stuff. You guys enjoy your turkeys.
Please,
and
have a good
all
time.
of the fix. Okay, so wait. We forgot to say one thing because you made a comment earlier about it don't even matter how the turkey turned out, but them sides gotta be on hit.
Gotta be on hit. Them sides gotta be on hit.
Them sides gotta be on hit because the turkey could be hit or miss. But them sides,
you can't mess up them sides.
I could eat a whole plate of sides. That's so
exactly.
Come through, people. Come through with them sides.
Please. Them sides and them desserts.
And the desserts. Sides and desserts. That, like I said,
that makes the Thanksgiving.
If your turkey fucked up, that's okay.
That's okay.
But them sides better come through.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to be very upset. This is one time a year.
Yeah.
And this is the time I eat this type of food.
And that gravy better be hot.
Stop it.
Yeah.
It better be hot. I just seen my people was like, is there somebody bringing gravy? Somebody better be bringing some damn gravy. Better get it together.
Yeah.
Get it together. You got enough time to make some gravy. Somebody please do it. Thank you.
Yeah. Giblet gravy.
Giblet gravy. Give me my gravy. All right, so I'm still loving, still living, and always laughing. Until next time, my friends.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bop, bop. Oh, that's a chicken. Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble. You're so crazy.
Peace.